How to manifest your dream body with no dieting. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. This is Priya, your manifestation coach. And in this video, I'm going to share with you a specific process that will allow you to manifest your ideal body without food restrictions. So let's get started. How to manifest your ideal body without dieting. Now, before I get into the process, it's first important to understand some fundamental key factors about manifesting. Understanding these key factors will allow you to execute this process properly so that you can manifest your ideal body in quick time. Now, the first thing that is important to understand is that everything in the universe is inherently neutral. The structure of the universe, the mechanics of the universe at its core is inherently neutral. What does this mean? This means that the meaning that we give to the food that we eat dictates the outcome that we manifest from it. If something is neutral and we give it a positive meaning, then we will manifest a positive outcome from that. If something is neutral and we give it a negative meaning, then we will manifest something negative because of the meaning that we have given to it. So ultimately, what this means is that what you accept as your truth, the story that you tell about the food that you are eating, your beliefs about the food that you are eating, is what dictates whether you will manifest your ideal body or not. There are some people who believe that eating a pizza, a burger, or a donut is something bad. And therefore, when they eat these things, they don't manifest their ideal body. Now, conversely, there are people who believe that eating a pizza or a donut or a burger is good for them. So when they eat these things, they do manifest their ideal body. So this ultimately comes back to, what is your energy saying? What are your thoughts patterns saying about the food that you are eating? Because it's never actually about the food that you are eating. The food that you're eating is neutral inherently at its core. It's always about the story that you are telling about the food that you are eating that dictates whether you manifest your ideal body or not. For example, I believe that everything that I eat, no matter what I eat, is good for me. It is helping my body to thrive. It is helping my body to energize itself. And therefore, I always manifest my ideal body weight. Now, let me tell you a little story about how I deviated away from this as proof that everything is inherently neutral and the story you give to something will dictate what you manifest from it. So my husband is very much into like supplements and healthy eating, like a lot of greens consistently. And I'm more of I go with the flow. I listen to whatever my body wants in the moment. If I want a pizza, I'll have a pizza. If I want a burger from Wendy's, I'll eat a burger from Wendy's. And it's not that I do this every day, just more I'm in the flow with whatever it is that I want. And I believe that everything that I eat is perfect for my body. It's exactly what my body needs because my body is wise. This is infinite intelligence that is flowing through our body, so it knows what to do with everything that we eat. So for a while, when I would eat things such as a pizza or a burger, my husband would point out all the things that are not good in a pizza or that are not good in a donut. And so for a short period of time, I began to think, maybe these things are not good for me. Or I would eat them and I would think afterwards, oh, this was a really bad thing that I ate. And of course, because now this was the meaning that I was giving to the pizza or to the donut, I went up in a size. And eventually I began to notice this. I was like, oh, I've gone up one size. But then I began to reflect on, well, why has this happened? Because my whole life I was able to eat whatever I wanted and continually manifest my ideal body weight. So what changed? Then I realized it's because I started to believe and buy into the fact that these specific foods are good for me and these specific foods are bad for me. And so that's what I began to manifest. Now, once I noticed this, I began to change my story. I had a conversation with my husband where I told him, you know what, I have different beliefs about food that don't align with your beliefs, and that's okay. But more importantly, I decided within me that no matter what he said about a specific food, I knew that that's not my belief, That's his belief. And so I decided not to take it on, not to accept it as my truth. And this is where your true power lies. Just because somebody says this is good for you or this is bad for you, it doesn't have to be your truth. It doesn't have to be your reality. You get to choose what is good for you and what is bad for you. You get to tell empowering stories about the food that you are eating. You get to empower yourself from the inside out. And that's the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter what somebody else is saying or what the collective is saying about this specific food. The only thing that matters is what do you think about the food that you are eating. So for me, once I noticed that I began to give a negative meaning to specific foods, I began to turn this around. And in a bit, I'm going to share with you exactly how I did that. But once I turned this around, once I began to consciously not take on the opinion of other people, including my husband, about food, I went back to my ideal body weight. And so for me, this is proof that it's always about the thoughts that you are thinking and the energy that you are eating the food from versus the actual food itself. And that's why people have different results from eating similar types of food. It's because it's never to do with the food that you're eating. The food that you're eating is actually neutral. It's all about the energy that you are eating the food from. So from this understanding, from this new vantage point, from this new awareness, let's now talk about a specific process that you can use to align your thought patterns with the food that you are eating. This is a very simple process. Before you eat a meal, no matter what meal that is, you want to take 5 minutes to align your thoughts with the food that you're eating. Because for a lot of people, they normally just eat something and then afterwards they will feel guilty. Or as they're eating that thing, they'll begin to think, oh, this is really not good for me, but I'm going to eat it anyway. So what you want to do is you want to change your thought process or the story that you're telling about the food. And the way to do this is to take 5 minutes of your time before you eat the meal that you prepare or the meal that you're about to eat at a restaurant. And in your mind, align your thoughts with the food that you are about to eat by making general statements such as, the food that I'm about to eat is perfect for me. My body knows exactly what to do with it. The food that I'm about to eat is exactly what I'm supposed to eat today. My body is going to feel energized, alive. My body is going to feel great. This is exactly what my body needs right now. This food is so delicious. I'm going to enjoy this food freely. I came here to be happy, to explore and to live and to eat. And the food that I'm eating right now is so perfect for my body. Every cell of my body knows exactly what to do with this food. My body is receiving so much energy from this food. This is kind of like the story, an example of like a story that you want to tell. You want to rampage about why what you are about to eat is the best thing for you. And the cells of your body are listening to your conscious thoughts. The cells of your body will begin to respond to the conscious thoughts, to the story that you're telling about the food that you are eating. Now, you can do this in your mind. You don't need to do it out loud, okay? You can just take 5 minutes of your time before you eat your food to do this in your mind, to align your thoughts with the food that you're eating. Now, the key to executing this properly is to do it consistently. Do it consistently before you eat every meal. That way you're retraining your body, you're retraining the cells of your body to know that whatever you eat is perfect for you. And when you give your cells this instruction, your cells will know exactly what to do with your body so that it gets the best out of the food that you are eating. And this is how you're going to manifest your ideal body. It's about being in alignment with regards to the food that you are eating. When you are in alignment, the food that you are eating is then in alignment with you. And therefore, your body is in balance, your body is in coherence, your body is in harmony because you've taken time out to align your thought patterns with the food that you eat. Now, as you do this consistently, this will become your dominant vibration, which means this will become your belief. A belief is just a thought that you keep thinking. So when you train your thought patterns to say that no matter what I eat, it is good for me, it is the best thing for me, it's exactly what my body needs right now, this is what you will manifest from it. And when you do this consistently, this will become your dominant thought pattern. And in time, it will become your new belief. And this is the energetic way, the aligned way to manifest your ideal body. So manifesting your ideal body is not about the foods that you eat or don't eat. It's about your energy alignment. So to recap, you are now aware that when it comes to manifesting your ideal body, it's never about the food that you are eating. It's always about the thoughts that you think about the food that you are eating. It's always about the energy that you are coming from when you eat the food that you are eating. If you believe that something is bad for you, that it is not good for you, then this is what you will manifest. You will manifest evidence to demonstrate to you that you believe that this food is not good for you. From a bigger picture point of view, everything in the universe is inherently neutral. Therefore, the meaning that you give to something is what you will manifest from it. So when you take time out of your day to align your thoughts with the food that you are eating, this is when you will manifest a positive outcome from the food that you are eating. This is when you will manifest your ideal body without dieting, without any restrictions when it comes to food. This is about aligning your thought patterns, aligning your energy with the food that you are eating. And in time, when you do this consistently, when you take 5 minutes of your time to align your thought patterns with the meal that you are about to eat, and you do this consistently every day, the cells of your body will begin to listen to the instructions that you are giving to it. And therefore, this is when your energy will be in alignment with what you are eating. And this is how you will manifest your ideal body weight. It's about consistently thinking good thoughts, aligned thoughts about the food that you are eating, so that you are eating from a place of alignment. When you are eating from a place of alignment, your body is balanced, your body is in coherence, your body is in harmony. And this is when you will manifest your ideal body. Now, if you would like to go deeper into what you have learned here today, if you would like to learn more about how to align your energy with the food that you are eating, then you can get your hands on my free class, 6 steps to manifest anything you want, by clicking the link below in the description box. Finally, thank you so much for being here today. I love you. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.